So the client approached us with this crazy idea of obtaining a 24-foot Airstream and bagging it. And the main objective was to achieve a simple but effective pop-up shop. So when they do their car shows and their events, it was quick and easy to install and sell their branding from. So James from Auto Finesse, he's quite a visionary when it comes to branding and standing out in the crowd. So whatever we had to do, every corner, every aspect of this build had to be aesthetically pleasing. As well as the air ride system, we carried out the pneumatic theme throughout the whole build. So we've got a 14-foot side here that's cut out, and which is operated on these big pneumatic rams. That opens and closes. Bearing in mind that is about 250 kilos of hatch, so there's some big rams to power that. As well as the side hatch, we've got the sign on the roof. The client specified that had to be round, which again threw its own set of challenges at us. But that was designed and fabricated by us and is also powered by pneumatics by the simple flick of a lever on the wall beside me. Completing a project of this scale, and especially with the pneumatic system involved as well, safety has to be paramount. All the switchgear is hidden down the side of the countertop underneath this hinged hatch. Also, these big pneumatic rams are built in with these air safety lockout valves. So if there was a problem with the air system or a line split and the hatch was up, then it wouldn't just drop down. It would just release and let itself down very slowly. With quite a complex system, we've actually made it as simple and easy to use as possible. Just a flick of a switch. The hatch lifts. Come round to the back of the counter and you can see this is the main brain which controls all the electrics in the Airstream. It's done all via this simple control unit. Everything turns off with a flick of a button, and then you can check your battery voltage and everything there. We've also got an integrated sound system. It's got a subwoofer and some hidden speakers and also some outdoor speakers, and this is all Bluetooth, so you can connect it to any Bluetooth device. Underneath the counter as well, we've also got some 240-volt electrics, and that's where the till is, and also some extra storage. You're probably wondering why this is put here. So this is actually a panel that sits on front of the counter, but obviously for transport purposes it can't be fitted because otherwise it'll rub on the wheels. So we've made a mechanism so it can just clip onto the front of this, and then it can be fitted when it's static and at any show. As you can see, this looks like a really old aged panel, but this is actually brand new. We've made it like this. You can see this got the theme going throughout the whole inside of the Airstream, and it follows on the patina look on the exterior as well as the aged copper worktops. So in one of the main design briefs I had with James is that on the back end of the Airstream he wanted a seating area which was nice and comfortable for his staff to take time out, and also somewhere nice and plush where he could bring clients in if they wanted to talk business. So we built and made this U-section seat, and it's all been trimmed in distressed leather. Also inside the seat is where a lot of the electrical systems are housed, and we've got our main leisure batteries here, and we've also got a sound system hidden under here as well. Not only that, we've also got some extra storage, so it's serving more than one purpose. Behind me, we've got some extra shelving, and of course, the pièce de résistance is this table made out of one of the old Airstream wheels, and we've converted it into a split rim, and then obviously got some glass cut and converted it into a table. Come around here, we've added a wine or beer chiller, and then this shelf here doubles up as a support for that, so it doesn't move in transit, and also you got cup beer holders. Moving around here is the main display section where all their products will sit when they're doing a show. Integrate a TV here so they can have some playback in the background. This here is the wheel tub, Again, we've clad it with some distressed painted steel. Move around to the front of the Airstream, we've got another display area. Now James specified that he wanted the inside to look very rustic, almost like the inside of an antique shop, a vintage shop. And basically we played that out as best as our imaginations could take us, really. So all this has been designed and built. Also inside here, this acts as more storage for products, and under here is where all our air ride system is mounted. You can see here you've got the 2 poles here, so one of them is a hanging rail that slots at the top here, and this other member here is also a secondary safety mechanism for the big hatch rams. Coming up onto the top here, you can see we've incorporated the same aged copper effects on the tops here, incorporated some extra pigeonholes and some more shelving, and also as well here we've gone to town on these and had made some bespoke hanging rails so they can hang up any t-shirts, merchandise.